Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play The Long Dark, but first, give me just a second to fill you in on what we're doing here. If you don't want to listen to me talk about the patch and want to skip straight to gameplay, jump to about the 2.5 minute to 3 minute mark and you should be good to go. I just need to say a few things to set this up for those who need a little bit more information on what we're going to be doing and what this series is. So in case you missed it, the newest patch to The Long Dark just went live. It is called Vigilant Trespass, and it's loaded with some nice new additions to the game. Among them, the addition of first-person presence, which means that no longer will the little box of matches be held out in front of you in midair by nothing at all, but instead there will be a hand holding it, and a hand holding the match, and then a hand striking the match against the box, and then yes, the other hand will actually shield the flame while you walk around with it, just like you would expect. It's really quite cool. Same thing, of course, with flares. Well, there's not a hand shielding the flare, but you get the idea. There's a hand holding the flare. There's a hand holding the torch. There's a first-person presence, kind of like they added with Wolves a few patches back. But they also have added the Hunted Part 2 challenge, as well as some refinements to the world decay systems that are sure to make long-term survivors like myself more than a little nervous. That said, the most notable addition to the game, in my mind, is the brand new Interloper difficulty level, which sits even higher than Stalker difficulty. So I thought we'd do a little mini-series to show you what exactly Interloper is like. For those of you who have been on the channel for a bit, who might have seen a few weeks ago, I actually started doing a series when this patch was still in test branch. And unfortunately, I had some technical difficulties come up right when episode 2 was about to go live. So it was supposed to be 5 episodes showing you this Interloper difficulty level while it was still in testing, and it ended up just being 1. So you can check that out if you want, but I actually wanted to do a full series now that the patch is out, and now that I have the opportunity to go back and kind of do the series again. And by the way, since I have received, a few comments on the test branch video, including one from one gentleman who seemed particularly agitated with me for posting spoiler content as if I shouldn't have been doing it. I just want to clear this up for anyone who might have been wondering. We do that completely with the blessing of the lead designer, not just the studio, the lead designer, the head creator of the game. We are supposed to be making that content, and we have permission to make that content. I just don't want anyone being mad at streamers, whether it's me or otherwise, because we're posting stuff when things are in test branch mode. When you see a spoiler warning, all they ask is that if we make content, whether it's a stream or a YouTube video, just post a spoiler warning so that people can know not to watch it and are respectful of others and don't just spread the word like wildfire outside of test branch official forums. That is the actual request from the developers, and so we just pass that on when we do those videos, and I just wanted to clear up any confusion on that. But anyway, I thought it would be great, since that series didn't pan out, to do a new mini-series, 5 episodes long, just to show you what Interloper is like. If you're new to the channel, I play games that tell stories, not really RPGs, but the kinds of games that create new, epic, and emergent stories every time you play them. I have featured literally hundreds of episodes of content in The Long Dark and return to the game fairly frequently. So if you are new to The Long Dark, or if you haven't played for a while and you're looking for a glimpse into the current state of the game, I encourage you to subscribe to follow along. The channel is on half schedule right now, so new episodes will release every other day instead of daily as normal at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, until we've hit a nice round 5 episodes. So let's jump in. I'm going to do a new sandbox here and check out Interloper. So this is the description. I'll give you a second to look at that. You are not part of Mother Nature's plan in Interloper difficulty mode, and you will bear the full force of her wrath, the true test of human versus nature. Expert players looking for the ultimate experience. You start with the most minimal resources and have to craft everything you need to survive. That means there are no guns, no knives, no axes, nothing. And the highest level clothing items are also not in the world. The world becomes more hostile the longer you survive, and allows for 2 active feats, which we'll talk about as we jump in. We're going to go with Jennifer Hale, because I can't not play as Jennifer Hale when I'm playing The Long Dark. She's my favorite Commander Shepard actor, so what can you do? We'll just call this one Vigilant Trespass. All right. And of course, the big question, what's our quote going to be? It is hard to adapt to chaos, but it can be done. I am living proof of that. It can be done. Kurt Vonnegut, Breakfast of Champions. So to start off Interloper mode, there's a few things I want to point out. Oh no, we are on Timberwolf Mountain. First of all, that's actually the first thing I wanted to point out. You might have noticed we had no option. Oh hi, that's a cliff. We had no option there to select a starting location. None. So in this particular case, the game is putting us on Timberwolf Mountain, And actually, the last couple of times I've started an Interloper playthrough, it's put us on Timberwolf Mountain. Oh, looks like some fog's rolling in too. That's not good. But yes, they've completely removed that when you play on Interloper. So your ability to kind of have any control over where you start in the world, in this very hostile world of the Long Dark, has been completely negated and taken away from you. It's crazy. There's a climbing rope. So we have 2 hours of daylight left. We also need to get inside pretty quickly. It feels like 11 degrees. To start off this little mini-series, one of the first things I will say about Interloper mode, one of the first things, and this is, I cannot say this positively enough, I'm so excited about this. I have played the Long Dark for a long time. And if you have been on my channel for a long time, you have heard me say more than once, maybe even 3 or 4 times, that if you are new to the Long Dark, if you haven't played it as much as I have, or especially if, again, you are brand new to it, that is when I just envy you so much. Because the Long Dark is truly at its best when the game is completely unknown, you don't know where you're going, it's really intense, and you are just fighting for your life at every single instant. The first thing I will say about Interloper mode is this is the first time in months that I have played the Long Dark, and I have this over... Oh, cool. All right, we found our way to the bottom of the lake pretty quickly. That's handy. So, this is the first time in months that I am playing the Long Dark. Wait, is that deer running from a wolf? And I feel that way again. I feel that desperation, that intensity. And it is such a compliment to the accomplishment that the developers at Hinterland have pulled off to create that kind of desperate feeling, even in an experienced player. Again, it's just amazing. That's the very first thing I have to say about Interloper if you're curious what it feels like. But yes, you'll notice that we'll take a look at our clothing once we're inside here, but I want to harvest some cattail plants while we're out here. But we had no control over where we started. And again, you have to forge all of your initial weapons, so it's a very challenging initial experience. They have noted that they firmly believe, this is straight from the head of studio, that this is the most challenging survival experience in any survival game, period. And even experienced players have had trouble surviving more than 10 days in playtesting of this. So, wish me luck. Alright, there's some basic gloves, frozen angler, some newsprint. I'll go ahead and slap those gloves on. Ah, they still gotta fix this. First load up the game, whether it's a loaded up save or a brand new game, and it takes forever to go into your inventory. It's been happening for a while. Alright, gonna wear those. Yeah, you might have gotten a glimpse there. We are not wearing a lot of clothing. I don't have any seconds to spare, given the fact that we are in Timberwolf Mountain right now. Oh hey, there's a heavy hammer. That's handy. Okay. Well, we'll be able to use that to make stuff. I don't know if we'll get to it in the miniseries, but that is very useful for forging your own knives and hatchets and such. So we have about 2 hours of daylight left. Ugh, this could get dicey. Honestly, I don't know. I think I kind of want to just go inside and warm up for a bit, and then maybe try and get out of here before it gets... But, ooh, this is tough. This is a tough position to start in. So one of the interesting things about starting in Timberwolf Mountain, in any playthrough of the Long Dark, but particularly at this difficulty level, is of course, the whole premise of the Long Dark is that you are a plane crash survivor. And of course, the plane crash happens on Timberwolf Mountain. Here's the Climber's Journal page. So it's one of the most authentic starts you can get when you start at this difficulty level. Is there anything behind the crate? Sometimes there's something behind the crate. Yes, there it is. Give me that dog food. Oh, come on. You're gonna make me break down the crate to get the dog food? Fine. But yes, it's one of the most authentic starts when you actually get to start in Timberwolf Mountain. So that's a good thing. Oh, look, a down vest. That's good. Let's put that on. Get some additional warmth from that, and we'll actually start warming up a little bit on account of that. There's some wood matches, and is there anything else under the bed? No? Okay, we're good. There's a summit soda, though. I will gladly take that. Did I check that drawer? Yes, I did. Did not check that first aid kit. Also, those of you who saw me play in the test branch mode, you know that
been here a while.
One of the most challenging things about this... Okay, what's the warmth bonus here? 9 degrees? One of the most challenging things about this difficulty mode is that... You know what? Hold that thought. Should I just go? I feel like I should just go. I mean, it's foggy right now, which is not good. I might be at risk for hypothermia, but I don't know that I'll survive the night. Well, I'm going to risk it, because... Anyway. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let's start a fire. Now I don't remember what I was saying a second ago. Oh, man. That's a common occurrence in my content. I'll start a thought, and then something in the long dark will distract me, particularly when things are this crazy. I didn't even see what the fire starting chance was there. I'm just going to go for it. It's probably 60-something, so not the best chance in the world. But we're going to try it anyway. Looks like there's definitely some new shadow mechanics that have been added to fires in this latest patch, because I noticed this in the test branch as well when I was playing. There's that little shadow flickering going on in the background, and it seems new to me. I don't remember it. Anyway, we successfully started that fire, so that's quite good. Let's go ahead and... Tell you what, I'm just going to pile this firewood on here and try and keep this fire going as long as possible. And while we still have daylight, I'm actually going to step outside, and we're going to pick up some of this stuff that's laying out here. That's just a means of adding time to the fire. Because we don't have anything to break large limbs down with, but we can pick up sticks. Every stick is 10 minutes. Every branch is 3 sticks. Oh man, it does not take that long to break down a branch. Give me a break. Alright, so... no pun intended. Alright, so we are at risk for hypothermia, right? Yes, we are. Oh, okay, didn't mean to... Thank you, that's all I wanted to do. 8% risk for hypothermia. Wunderbar. Let's head up here. Sticks. A little bit more. Alright, here's several branches, which is really not ideal. I mean, that's lots of sticks, so that'll help us add some more time to the fire, but every branch we break down is considerably... It's just making... It's... Oh god, it's taking 10 minutes every time. That's just not good. I might get hypothermic doing this, but this could be a nice way to keep a fire going all night. So I'm going to risk it. Okay, there's one more over here. I'm gonna risk it. Cross your fingers. Alright, we've got to get inside right now. Down here. Around the corner. For a second I couldn't find the house. I was like, oh god, please don't do this to me. Alright, so there's the fire. Let's get up to the fire so that the hypothermia risk goes away. Feels like 87 degrees right here, which is perfect. So we got 29 sticks. That's not bad. Let's see how much time we can add to the fire with 29 sticks. That's much better. Okay, let's not burn that book, though. We can try and save that book. So now we can definitely sleep for 7 hours. Well, before we sleep, let's go ahead and take advantage of this. We're going to get some water out of this fire. I'm going to do a full gallon. Alright, and now we're going to boil that. So, yes, I cannot stress how sincerely I mean that the game truly does feel as desperate and intense as it did when I first started. And it's so funny because in today's gaming culture, it's very common to be accused of being a quote-unquote shill simply for speaking positively about games or speaking in support of developers that have earned your confidence. How dare you do such a thing, right? But in this case, I mean, I hope that's not your reaction, because I'm being very sincere. I am a player of The Long Dark. I've played it a lot. I enjoy oh, I got 4 hours of darkness left. We're going to sleep for another... Oh, we're not tired enough. All right, well, crap. I enjoy the feeling of survival and desperation the game has always provided, and I kind of missed it. Once you learn your way around the world, that feeling kind of goes away a little bit. And now that this game is at this new difficulty level, I feel like that desperation is back, and it is a good desperation. It is a good feeling. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead... Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and drink this Summit Soda because its condition is pretty poor. I don't want it to degrade further below 20. And tell you what, let's go ahead and drink the other one too. It's not ideal, but it'll keep our calorie count up. Let's go ahead and eat some of these cattail stalks. We will harvest a bunch more on the way out. They're 150 calories each. These are one of the biggest secrets of the Long Dark, is being near an area where you can get lots and lots of cattail stalks. Because this is... Notice how high my calories are climbing right now. It's just absolutely insane how well you can do for yourself. I'm going to save the dog food, because that's a nice 500 calorie boost. Well, assuming I can find a... Alright, I'm not thirsty. Very good. Assuming I can find something to open a can with. So can I sleep for an hour now? Nope. Alright. Pastime mechanic. This is another change that they've added. You can pass time at the bed now, but you can now also, let's say I'm not looking at a bed, you can just go to Campcraft, pass time. It's wonderful. So we're going to pass the time, for, actually no, we're going to stay close to the fire. But we are going to pass the time for 1 hour. You hear the cards being flipped. So evidently every game in the Long Dark... Okay, so the fire's about to go out. I think it's going to be quite cold in here, to tell you the truth. So we might, given that the weather is not too unforgiving at the moment... It's still 100 degree heat output, despite the fact that it's just embers. I feel like they need to tweak that. But yeah, I mean, the weather is actually pretty crappy. It's gotten worse in the past hour. I probably should have gone ahead and just set out. But the issue is that as soon as this fire is gone, I'm going to be freezing cold. So I need to get moving. This temperature should just bottom out any second now. Or, I mean, I could go out and see if there's additional sticks. But, I mean, at this point, the fire is not likely to reignite. So I guess I should have done that earlier, once I had warmed up. Hang on. See if I can just find, like, one little stick somewhere. Just anything to keep the fire going a little bit longer. It might go out while I'm doing this, but I'm going to try. Okay, here's a stick. Here's another stick. Here's a third stick. Alright, let's see if we can get back while that fire is still embers. Because if these sticks can catch fire, that would really help us. Ah, it went away. It went away. I should have known that would happen. Okay, well, we can light one of the sticks on fire. So, yeah, right now it feels like 22 degrees and dropping. So if we close this door, does that help us at all? I don't think it does. Because unfortunately, this is not a closed shelter, so it's really cold. No, closing the door doesn't help. So, let's see. Yeah, we're going to go with Cattail Head. And I am going to try and light one of these sticks on fire. Just because I don't feel confident going out at night to try and survive. Whew, God.
Come on,
this game. This game, I am telling you. Of course not. Why didn't that work? That's because you just started a game and your fire starting skill is crap. That's why, Jennifer Hale. That's why. Okay, looks like we just successfully started a fire with that stick. So we're going to add a few more sticks. That's not a lot of time, but if we go out and grab a few more while it's doing that, we might actually have a chance here. Alright, that is a branch. I just need a stick. That's a stick. That is a stick, I think. No, that's a branch. That's a stick, though. Okay. This is an interesting start to this miniseries because it's just a fight for survival during the night. See how cold it is right now? This is why I didn't want to leave. It feels like negative 17 degrees. This is why I'm trying to stay inside. And it's not even... See, the problem is, since we're just burning sticks, the fire's not even that hot. So thankfully it is climbing now. It's above freezing, so it'll actually warm us up to be near this fire, but I need to go back out. I can't stay near it. I've got to go back out and keep getting fuel for it. Oh yeah, see, if I break down a branch, I'll get really cold really fast. So it would behoove me... Is this new music?
I gotta warm up somehow.
I think this is new music. Man. This could be bad, guys. That's a footprint. This could definitely be bad. Alright, I am out of energy. I can't run around anymore. Can't find enough sticks. Literally cannot find enough sticks to save my life. Alright, that's a branch. That's a stick, though. See, every branch is going to take me 10 minutes, which I don't have that much time on my little fire. So these branches are not ideal for me right now, but they're all I have to keep the fire going. Jesus. Okay, well. I'm going to take a peek over this ridge here and see if there's a stick hanging out here. I feel like I've been outside long enough. The fire might have even gone out by now. Alright, here's a few more sticks. Good. Another stick. I actually wouldn't be surprised if the fire went out. Time doesn't pass that slowly in the long dark. Oh no, it's still going. Good. Good, good, good.
Made it through another night.
Only 3 minutes left. Alright, now she's saying she made it through another night, which means that daylight is starting to come up, which is good. Alright, I'm gonna... There's 16 minutes on this fire. That's the same amount of time as the last time I walked away from it. Crap! Alright, I'm gonna try and look in a different direction.
So cold.
I know you're cold. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Branch. Crystal Lake. And think of how much wood I had starting out here when I piled that wood onto that fire. Just crazy. I really should have gone out while the fire was going and while I was warmer and gotten more sticks. That was my mistake. Alright, I don't see... Oh, wait. There's a stick. Very good. Every stick is 10 extra minutes of fire. Oh, alright. Feels like 35 degrees. As long as I stand near this fire, I am not at risk for hypothermia. Feels like 35 degrees right now, so I'm slowly getting warmer. 1 hour of darkness left. Of course, when daylight hits, it won't magically all get better. But I'm just doing what I can to survive a little bit longer.
Oh, it's goddamn crazy.
Alright, how about... Screw it. Let's break down a branch. It just warmed up substantially. Okay, the wind went away, that's why. Alright, well I got 3 sticks now. And the fire is about to go out. Don't go out, don't go out, don't go out. Oh, it went out right as I got to it. You're freaking kidding me. Alright. Well, it feels like 27 degrees here now. Let's start another fire. We've got a little bit more time here. If we can successfully light one of these sticks, then it'll be substantially warmer now that the wind chill has gone away.
Come on.
Oh, man. Oh, crap.
Damn it.
This is a hell of a start.
Damn it.
Thank you for expressing frustration for me. I don't have to curse. She does it for me. It's great.
Come on, little fire.
60% chance. So technically we just got our 2 fails. We've got a pretty good chance now of... because it's a 3 and 5 chance. So after 2 failures, your odds of starting a fire on a 3 and 5 chance go up. Ah. Alright. Another 16-minute fire. It's getting warmer. Unfortunately, I've lost a lot of condition due to being very cold. Welcome to Interloper mode. Believe me, in order to do more this episode, if I feel like I could have made it out of this area and survived longer, I would have. But, man, are you serious? Okay, well... crap. But there just wasn't much that I could have done. Because I would have just gotten farther and then still had to hunker down for the night because night was coming. And it wouldn't have really changed the necessity that I... Oh wait, is that a stick right there? That is a stick. Perfect. There's another stick. There's another stick. Okay. And another stick. Okay, let's... That's a gold mine right there. Let's hop up here. Wait, let's not get stuck on the rocks. Starting to see some daylight. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's a nicer temperature boost, so hopefully we hit 32 here. Looks like we're about to. Very good. Okay. Oh, just kidding. We're just barely going to hit 32, so I don't actually think I'm getting... Oh, you're kidding me. I need to go find another stick. What a joke. It brought me right to the threshold of being able to warm up. So if I don't catch hypothermia, it's going to be just a stroke of mad luck. But you know what? I think I've earned enough time on this fire to risk breaking down one of these branches for 3 sticks. Here comes hypothermia. Or not. Alright. Yeah, I'll be incredibly lucky if I don't catch hypothermia. Alright, so that took 10 minutes, but I had more than 10 minutes on the fire because we just added 4 sticks. Good, I can still hear it. 16 minutes. Perfect. Alright, now we are definitely above freezing, and we have 38 minutes on this fire. Less than 1 hour of darkness left too, which means daylight is finally coming. Thank God. Well, on that note, we just survived a harrowing night, and now we begin a harrowing day in the Long Dark, but just in the very next episode of this mini-series. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to follow along. I'm going to be uploading new episodes in the Interloper mini-series every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And again, that's every other day right now. Excuse me, I have this script down memorized and it just comes out of my mouth. But yeah, every other day at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the States. Again, thanks very much for watching. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.